All right, welcome. This is just a random test drive run of the new MLT system that I had set up for the fan disk of Kazuko Kikaku and another the next VN I'm planning to read. I'm already uploading the last Albus route in Kazuko Kikaku. Let me double check. It's still 48%. Yeah, it's still uploading, but it's happening. It's happening. Oh wait, I forgot to change the title. Okay. Anyway, Alba's route is uploading right now. In the meantime, I actually ordered some super late night snack. It's not a snack, it's practically a meal. And I felt like doing a test drive of the MLT system. All right. It's been a while since I looked into Himanatsu, so this is going to be interesting, especially with the new system. Let me take a look around a little. Damn, like 2 years ago. Holy shit. 2 damn years ago. Oh yeah, I was also saving at per choice. Of course I did. Of course I did. All right. If you haven't seen Himanatsu before, I guess you'll see the first hour, 30 minutes. I don't know. I'll do this. I'm just trying to get a sense of how things are. All right, let me get started. I can't remember which one leads to starting the game from scratch. I don't want to spoil you guys with Hina Zakura's route. I should also figure out how to translate the. Oh well, let's go with the top one. I'll figure this out. Alright, let's see. When the sun emerged from behind the clouds, summer descended upon us like a blanket. The train's announcement announced the approach to Oboshiro Kyokai, and shortly afterward, a buzzer sound. There shouldn't be a train. This should be like a bus, because it's a bus stop. We're not making it, guys. Okay, at least I picked the one that's right, at least. It's not the one that starts the time skip. Stepping down from the platform onto the asphalt, there lay a sky as blue as seawater and a distant mountain ridge vanishing into the sea. Actually, maybe it might actually be a train. Like he had to go from somewhere to somewhere to get to before you get the bus stop. Let's see. As I got out the bus, a truck loaded with lumber passed right beside me. It's the same as the day I left the village. The view from the cape remains unchanged, as if the time machine that carried me here had never existed. Wiping the sweat dripping down my face, I adjusted my luggage on my back and changed direction toward my destination, now just around the corner. Just about 30 seconds along the guardrail. As soon as we left the national highway, a vibrant yellow burst forth amidst the sea of green and blue. Himawari. The sun that bloomed upon the earth was gazing powerfully up at the white Kyokai building. That might be redundant. Maybe Kyokai's enough. The summer of Oboshiro endlessly repeats dawn and dusk across heaven and earth. Soon goes the poem written by a poet who once visited this land. The season of the sun blooming upon the earth lasts for a mere 60 days or so. The season of the sun blooming upon the earth. Oh, okay. No, he's being poetic. Okay, right, great. Because I'm trying to figure out if it's if it should have been like literally saying sunflower, but I guess he's using poetic language here. If we were to compress 1 year into 24 hours, the sunflower's sun would only appear for about 4 hours. It's kind of long though. Ish. That's why you must cherish those fleeting moments and pray for them. The person who told me that still lives beneath the white roof right now. That's why I've come back. You know what? I'm actually tempted to do a complete read through of this. You know, with the narration. When I mean complete read through, I'm just gonna do Yomi and Himanatsu, Hina's route because I don't care about the others. Oh, Ruka and Daya. But who knows? I might do that. I didn't finish Ruka's route. I didn't finish Daya's route. I didn't even start her route. But anyway. The remaining 60 days left toward the irreplaceables on Himawari. Oboshiro Hippopodaya. Remember, this is the VN literally straight after Subahimi, by the way. The sky after 8 years, and the sea after 8 years. The sound that strikes my ears is the same as it was in the old days. The rhythm of the waves. The sky's blue blended into the sea's blue at the distant horizon. The view etched into my memory, yet now, the time I've spent away from here far surpasses the time I've actually spent here. Yet despite that, more like coming back than just visiting, really. Along with nostalgia, a faint ache prickles at my heart. I was supposed to come back here much later, under normal circumstances. I never thought I'd be standing on the soil of Oboshiro before fulfilling the vow I made in my heart that day. Clutching a stone in my hand, I toss it toward the blue sea, along with the doubt that flickers through my heart. The church on the cape, the kyokai on the cape where heaven and earth melt into one. There's only one place I can call home. It's not about how long you spend together, but how many times you laugh together. That must be what determines a person's homeland. Oh, that's a good line. That is a good line. Inhaling air deeply into my chest, what echoes inside my ears is the sound of seabirds, mingling with the familiar rhythms of the waves. And then a sharp sound slicing through the air. Huh? Wait, what? I instinctively pulled my head back, and a small lump shot past my head. And continuing further. Damn, that's dangerous! The sky is a stone. Wait, what? What the fuck? Is it really? You know what? Never mind. So as expected, the pronouns are incorrect here. That's the usual MLT problem. Okay, so this should not be heard. This should be like twisting his body sharply. He narrowly avoided the direct hit. And there, in the direction of his gaze was...
Oh, 我が必殺の遺失部手を紙一重でかわせしは神の御心.
By the way, if you just came from Kazuku Keikaku, this voice should be familiar to you. Or if you just watched JoJo Part 3 or some shit. Anyway. Or maybe Evangelion, or the mini. Actually, he has an anime this season. Anyway, Your...
だが背後は断崖。次の一撃をどう裁くかな。
Suddenly a man in black attire stepped forward, closing the distance with swift precision. Huge, and clearly, the movements of someone with a real martial arts expertise. But at the same time, I've spotted the weakness. The enemy's movements are slow. If this continues, I can dodge while preparing a counterattack. Just says Keikaku, I guess.
抜かったな。
Crap. He deliberately slowed down to lure me into a false sense of security. Yeah. Okay, so this is one of the struggles of reading through an MLT system. Again, I'm repeating myself here, but the pronouns are incorrect, man. The pronouns are incorrect. So this is one thing you'll encounter a lot. You'll be like, what? Especially if there's multiple people involved, this really fucks up a lot of things, man. So you really need, you're gonna have to compensate for the MLT. Damn it, that's so cheap.
はあ、その程度か。もはや後がないぞ。
Unable to find an opening for a counterattack against the rapid flurry of sharp thrusts, delivered at lightning speed. Yeah, you don't. You also this is also, like I said, this requires editing because you know it's basically a run-on. Okay, so this VN also has a certain point where the MLT system just straight up breaks up. It's somewhere in Yomi's route. They heavily discuss something about the town, and that's all I'm gonna say anymore. It's gonna be spoilers, but they heavily discuss something about the town that requires heavy context about things. Well, that was 2 years ago. I don't know how this new MLT system I'm using is gonna fare out. Oops. Damn it! I've been completely cornered in an instant. But, Scushy. What's this? There's a teal note? There's a teal note in this? What's going on? Why is there a teal note here? Translation note. The exclamation is translated as wrong to preserve the intensity and urgency of the original Japanese, with multiple exclamation points reflecting the emotional outburst. Why is my model... My model just did a teal note. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna test another model. I'm actually this is also me. I'm also testing multiple models here right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna change the model here. I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting this. All right, I'm gonna try another model. I'm gonna try Gemma. Google Gemma tree. Maybe 7 billion. Quantize whatever. A while ago I was using Gwen tree. Whatever, man. I just randomly picked up like some stuff. Yeah, I don't even know any. I don't know anymore how to evaluate these things anymore. I used to be able to, but I haven't thought about these in a long time. I did switch not industry. I switched like functions and tech. I used to know these things. I used to, but I no longer do. And the prompt and it ignored the prompt. There was a prompt that I gave it like a prompt that it wouldn't do a teal note. The moment I saw the teal note, I was like, yeah, it straight up ignored my initialization prompt. Okay, so I'm loading Gemma. It's almost done. It's almost done. This is gonna be translating from a different model now. I'm also kind of tempted to use OCR for this one because obviously there's some parts of the menu that we can't understand. Even I don't understand. I just got a feel for it. You know, if you go to system, you'll be like, this is okay. I mean, you know this title and this is back and this is default settings. Is it done loading? Okay, 87, 88. That's taking a little while. %. Taking a while to load into the VRAM, the GPU. Actually doing things complicated. I'm actually loading from a VM. I'm actually reading. I actually deployed my my model on a virtual machine. It's not in this. I'm not using the GPU of my machine right now because it can only hold like 66 gigabytes of like stuff, while my VM can do like at least 20 gigs. It could probably go higher, but like I really don't want to go more beyond that. Okay, it's loaded. Why is it taking a while to give like a response? Oh yeah, because I just loaded shit, man. Fuck. Why is it queued? Oh man, this is why I'm testing things. This is why I'm testing things. I want to see this set of issues I'm encountering right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna restart the server. The model should be in memory, but like the server's gonna back in here. Okay. Okay, I restarted the. Okay, let's try progressing a little. Oh, why is it taking so long? Ooh, what the hell? Yeah, I should have expected this. Why is it taking so long though? I'm gonna close LM Studio. Let me open up LM Studio. I'll be right back. I'm just waiting for things to load up again. It's a good thing I'm testing things out. I'm figuring out issues when they come. Oh, well, to be fair, we weren't having issues until I decided, I'm gonna change the model so I could find out the performance of the other one versus the one we loaded just a while ago. Okay. All right. This should work now. Let me progress. It's not moving. Oh no. Owarida. Check the VRAM. Maybe the VRAM's dead. What is going on? Oh, maybe the GPU. I see what's going on. I can see what's going on. The GPU and then flush the okay. I have to unload. I'm learning something new here. I'll be right back. I'll be trying to figure out how to fix this. Okay, let me try again.
そして君の返答は神父様もお変わりなくか。
I wonder why Gemma's like not loading. Like it's stuck. Like Gwen is doing good, but Gemma is not. I was testing out Gemma a while ago. It was doing great. I don't know why right now it's stuck trying to generate a response. ship. Yeah, why is it stuck at like? Yeah, it's stuck with geometry. Maybe I should go back to Gwen. But it was working this morning. I was working this afternoon. Let me try restarting the server. Okay, let me progress one dialogue. Oh, maybe, okay, I have a theory on why. Unless I loaded the wrong.
おい、何年ぶりだと思っているんだ。私も立派な老体に。
Oh, okay. I loaded the wrong. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I get it now. I'm loading the wrong model. Okay. I need to kill LM Studio. What the hell? I get it now. I didn't realize that earlier. Okay, I get what's going on now. Wait. Okay, I reloaded the wrong model. Wait a second. Why are these the models I have in the repository? Oh, that explains a lot, because it's looking for something that doesn't exist. Why is it there? Why is it? I am confused. What is going on here? Because that will explain why there's something going wrong with the model I'm trying to load. Because I'm wondering why. What the hell? Yeah, but this model doesn't exist in the server. Okay. Okay, let me move. Okay, I get it now. So Luna Translator was loading the wrong model while the wrong model was loaded in LM Studio. What the fuck? Okay, that was simpler. That was simpler than I thought. Because I was wondering why it wasn't responding. It was trying to look for. It was trying to communicate with something that it doesn't have. It's trying to communicate to the wrong model, which isn't loaded in the server. That is so dumb. I should have noticed that. Also, where's my food? Oh, okay. The dude is still waiting for like the pickup, the food. Okay, I still have time. It's 1:45 anyway. I am going to edit a little on the upload on the Kazuku Keigaku. Let me change the background. Okay, so Alba's route is already up. Okay.
おい、何年ぶりだと思っているんだ。私も立派な老体に。
Uh, 、 okay.
おい、何年ぶりだと思っているんだ。私も立派な老体に。
Alba's route is already up. Okay. 。 All right, 8%, 8 minutes. Wait, I already loaded the right model. Why is it still having like the hell? Yeah, I will need to research why geometry is having problems. I got it to work this afternoon. I might have to go back to Gwen. The fuck? It's a good thing I'm trying this out before I actually needed to worry about this. Although it's in the middle of a good VN. uh what what's it's doing? It's not even stuck on trying to process the what I sent. And it's not like I okay, for the purpose of I wanted. Oh, okay, there you go. It finally responded. It replied right. It's finally there. I wonder why it takes so long. Okay, let me click again. Let's see if the response is fast or slow. Okay, there you go. It's fast. So the initial. Okay, so it's slow the first time around. So you just give it some time, and eventually it sorts itself. It becomes fast. But that balance ended with only me on my knees.
無茶を言うな。今日もこうしていい汗をかいたのだ。もっと伸びるぞ。
Yeah. When we were kids, I thought he'd grow to reach the clouds. Looking up at him like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's. I guess no matter what model I use, I guess the context is still like an issue. Uh, uh...
ようこそ、おぼしろ村へ。大きくなったな、我が弟子よ。
I finished that a while ago.
細かいことにこだわるな。長いこと会っていなかったが、勘は鈍ってはおらんようで安心した。
I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be, but I'm relieved to see your instincts haven't dulled. Because he's referring to Yosuke. It's thanks to someone who trained me. I stand up and extend my right hand. The man in black blocking the path is this church's priest. And he's also my foster parent.
人の顔になったな、足束陽介。
The ship now. Now in my father's face? What the fuck is... I don't even know. What is this? Accepted handshake. Tadaima. Arakawa... Father Arakawa, who took me in after my Okasan passed away, raised me like his own child. Bruh. I just got off Kazuku Keikaku, man. We're so back in the family stuff. We're so back in the family stuff. I might read this VM instead. Everything I am today, it's all thanks to this person, and...
よし、次は武器を使って勝負しようではないか。こないだ鎌倉で本物のモーニングスターを買ってきたんだが、試す相手がいなくてな。
You can buy a morning star in Kamakura? What the fuck? Anyway. Don't you have any desire to savor this reunion after 8 years?
なんだよ。そんなんじゃ一人前の僧兵になれないぞ。
And if there's something wrong with me now, I'm going to blame this old man for it too.
どうした？
A cool breeze suddenly swept through. No, this place, it hasn't changed at all. That's what it feels like. A cool breeze against my sweaty skin carries with it the familiar scent of the sea.
そうでもないさ。年を追うごとに人の足は遠のいていく。
It's the times,
さて、それもまた神のおぼし飯だ。
The bus on the way here was definitely emptier than it used to be. By the way, I think the earlier model I was using was faster than the one I'm using right now, and I don't feel like the translations even got better. I feel like it's worse, or maybe it's just the same. You know what? I can't tell, man. I should be loading two. Well, I can't do two models at the same time because it eats a lot of VRAM. The village of Oboroshiro, once everything to me, is slowly losing its vitality. And the kyokai where I spent my childhood is about to disappear too, huh? Kami-sama's will, perhaps. A white, cruciform building cut out against the blue sky. The view as I looked up was undeniably the side of my house after 8 years. Huh? But...
小さいか？
I nodded silently the priest's words. Because the last time he was here, he was a kid, so... You know, he'd grown taller and it looked smaller than he could remember. You know. The bell tower, once reaching high enough to touch the heavens, now stands small and humble.
時が経つとはそういうことだ。
So nothing lasts forever.
それは陽介が一番よく知っているだろう。
Our home will be lost. The church is lost. Must have meant something like that to me. No, let's stop now. A touch of loneliness lingers, but the joy of returning home outweighs it all. Alright. This is a souvenir omiyage from Osaka.
おお、なにわ村正の大吟醸ではないか。私の大好物であるぞ。
I'm terribly sorry to bother the priest with something like alcohol.
なに、こんなものは般若糖と呼べばよいのだ。気にせずじっくりいただこう。
I want you to acknowledge that's a Buddhist term.
了見の狭いことを言うではないぞ。神仏集合だ。それより私もちょうど陽介に見せたいものがあったのだが。
That's not it either. But what about me?
それがな。ちょっと待ちなさい。はて。
As if searching for something, the ship began to look around restlessly.
おや、どうしたものか。陽介はきっと喜ぶはずなんだが、どこかへ行ってしまった。
I'm pretty sure. Okay. I think the pronoun of he is different. It's because I know who he's referring to here, but like well, anyway, let's continue for now. I have an idea that's a incorrect sentence there because it doesn't know if what Father Arakawa is referring to him or her, but like anyway, something that will please me.
困った困った。よし、私はこっちを探す。陽介も手伝いなさい。
By the way, it's her. Huh? No. What do you mean look for? Hey. He's gone. He really hasn't changed at all. That man. Even if we say search, it's useless. We don't know what we were searching for, what we were looking for. You're saying you want me to figure this out. Yeah, that's what you mean. That sounds interesting. It would make me happy, huh? Could it be sashimi? Since we're not finishing this, obviously we're just going through like... Oh, it's already 46 minutes. Well, my food isn't here yet. If you want to know the thing about sashimi, I uploaded Ruka's route. You can go through that. Immediately familiar flavors of sea flood my mouth. When it comes to oboshiro, it's all about seafood. Oboshiro is marine products. The blessings of Mother Oboshiro Bay. Wait, let me check. Where's my delivery now? Oh, he's still stuck waiting there. Oh no, he's going to me now. Okay. So probably 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes for now. I might as well end 10-15 minutes now, but I'll probably continue to fiddle around. Or not. I mean, whatever. Oops, I forgot to read that. Now, calm down. No matter what my preferences are, sashimi isn't going to run off somewhere on its own. But what if it's a living fish? So he's trying to figure out what the hell Father Arakawa was like talking about to search for whatever he's looking for. Calm down. Even the peculiar priest won't go around keeping fish as pets and walking them around. So, a pet. Then by the words that suddenly surfaced in my mind, my feet carried me towards the back of the hyokai. This road. I'll never forget it. Beyond the white fence past the church's backyard, after passing through a small thicket. The path leading down this narrow alleyway. It's a place special to me. It remained there, unchanged even now. By the way, I think this is the first VN that Matsumoto Fuinori like went all out. Like, I mean, he was doing a lot of good music in Tsubahibi, but like, this is where I felt like he did his. This is where you start hearing the familiar sounds of his tracks. If you listen to his tracks, this is one of the better tracks. This VN has really good tracks. Pet Cemetery. The Garden of Farewells for a master who lost their dearest friend and privileged pets they left behind. This place too. We're together. I don't get the context there. The Handmaid's Cemetery stood quietly behind the church, appearing exactly as it did in my memories. The small grounds are swept clean, not a single fallen leaf in sight. The moment I stepped inside, my chest felt warm. It was as if the cemetery was still being protected by her. By her? Him? Okay, this is honest. I don't know what he's referring to. I'm guessing him because Father Arakawa. Oh no, it's a she. It's a she. It's a she. Okay, I know who he's referring to now. I wonder what she's doing right now. Just stepping over the white fence was enough to pull me into the world of memories. The sky, the same sky as back then, the same sunlight. Listening to the waves at the cape like this, it feels like someone is about to peek out from the shadows of those trees at any moment now. Suddenly, I look up. Beyond my line of sight, a single black cat was huddled on top of an old tombstone. As I approached, the cat lifted its head, looking at me with a slightly sleepy expression. Could it be that black cat, Kuroneko perhaps? Still alive then? Or could this be his child? You! A familiar silhouette. My voice caught in my throat. The Kuroneko, noticing my presence, was perhaps too surprised for its own good. It actually lost its footing and slipped off the tombstone. And just like that, the Kuroneko disappeared in the flower bed. Are you alright? Daijoubu ka? Wait. The cat disappeared into the grass, leaving only the sound of waves behind. I totally slipped and fell while trying to get closer. Even a cat wouldn't fall like that. Chasing the shadow of the missing cat to the other side of the pet cemetery. As I peeked into the thicket, the bushes suddenly rustled loudly. Hmm? A girl from the flower bed. A figure suddenly darted out from the shadows. You. Yomi? I collided with a small girl who jumped out from the bushes, and I don't think I landed on my butt. She landed on her butt, falling backwards on my butt. Every time there's a never mind. This is the MLT problem. An illusion, or did I misread things? Bursting from the bushes. Yomi! I like this. I also like this track. This track is also good. Yomi's eyes widened, as if she couldn't believe what she was seeing. I'm sure I had the same expression on my face too. No way. Yomi was already back? Tadaima. Meeting Yomi's gaze above me, we exchanged smiles. This voice. It's definitely Yomi. That innocent smile, the deep black color of her eyes, is the same as I remember it being. What's wrong? You look like you've seen the monster. audio back? Okay, my audio's back.
久しぶりだったから本当にようくんなんだって。
Could it be? Have I changed my appearance so much that you scream? I'm really trying to also edit the sentence in my brain.
でもちゃんとかっこよくなったという意味では。
Yeah, this sentence needs help. かっこいい。
いや一般的な意味で一般的な意味でかっこよくなったかな。
In the general sense, you have gotten cooler, maybe. This sentence needs some help. Maybe one day, I'll figure this out. Maybe I need to tune the model so we could figure out the context a little bit more. Because I don't know. I know there's like a text to speech thing, so you could probably listen to the dialogue of the game and like, I don't know. I need to augment the context of the sentence here because obviously Yomi is talking how Yosuke became cooler. Not have I gotten. This is not Yosuke talking. Anyway, I don't really understand what cool means in the general sense, but even if it's just a polite greeting, hearing Yomi say "kakkoi" to me is a little nice.
それに匂いもようくんのままだし。
Bro, he's already in before it even started. I just started this VN again after 2 years later. You can tell all that just from this?
ようくんはようくんだよ。ちょっと大きくなったけど。
Big? You can really see it from there?
くりょう。
To bounce on my stomach. Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, I get the position now. She fell over onto Yosuke. Okay, okay. The context really matters here.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
So Yosuke's the one who actually fell, and she fell over on top of him. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And as I'm about to say that, my gaze met by chance. Her gaze?
ようくん、どこ見てるの？
No, that's not it. I just...
そうだ？
Ta-da. Now that you mention it, I feel like I've seen that happen before.
この服ですか？
And then, well... Iroiro, was that bad?
違うの。ただ一瞬横島な視線を感じたような気がして。
Just like my typical Makura VN. 気のせいか。 Why did it translate staring as triple Z? What the hell? Wait, I'll be right back. back. Let's continue. Yomi's face flushed red, and she turned her head away in a huff. I wanted to brew these pure, honest eyes.
何ですかそれ。いきなり見つめられたらびっくりするじゃないですか。
Well, that's a two-way street.
お互い様？
I bet you're surprised to be reunited like this.
久しぶりの再会としては少し距離が近すぎるかも。
Close or something like that.
確かにヨウくん顔が赤くなってる。っていうか冷や汗みたいなのかいてるような。それって私も同じに見えるのかな。
Well, the truth is, mine are pretty much at the limit with my ass.
ごめんね。ごめんね。つい気づかなくて。
You haven't changed at all in that respect.
大丈夫だった？お腹冷えちゃった？
It's not about being cold, but that part of you hasn't changed either. I don't have such a soft body. Don't worry. And honestly, if that situation dragged on, it was more my fault than hers. More than that, I was surprised to hear you were here too, Yomi. When did you arrive? You were summoned here by the same letter too, then.
手紙？
My model, come on. Ah, a letter from the priest. It's about this kyokai.
違うよ。私もさっきお城に着いたんだよ。
Is that so? I just got back a little while ago. Too. After 8 years.
そうなの？そんなことってあるんだね。
What's this? You're not reacting much. You should be more surprised.
驚いてるよ。こんなこともあるなんてな。
Well, what a coincidence. To return to our hometowns on the same day after 8 years.
そうだね。
You haven't been back since then either, have you? Yomi stares off into the distance. Probably I'm picturing the same scenery reflected in her eyes. Come over here. I led Yomi into the shade of a tree, like I used to do often back then.
ヨウくん？
I heard you were sick. Shouldn't you be avoiding direct sunlight like this? Oh yeah. Ooh, okay.
ありがとう。
Or rather, why were you, Yomi, hiding in the flower bed?
その
Could it be you were napping in the flower beds to get out of the sun?
まあそんなところかな。ここって海風が涼しくて過ごしやすいし。
Yeah, that's right. I'm enjoying the Oboshiro sea breeze for the first time in a while, too. It really is cool.
夏のお城の海風はとても優しいよね。
Oh? Are you still feeling unwell?
もう大丈夫。だから戻ってきたんだし。
Daijoubu. I see. That's good to hear.
戻ってきたんだから最初に神父様にご挨拶しなきゃいけないんだけど、ここが懐かしくて。
You haven't gone to greet the ship yet.
つい。
Well, it can't be helped. After breathing in the sea air here for the first time in a while. Standing with Yomi, we bathe in the wind from the cape. Yomi, who's only as tall as my shoulder, once tilted her head up at me from the same angle I used to look at the shimp.
本当に大きくなったんだ。
I am an adult now too, you know.
なんだか不思
Now that I think about it, 8 years. Our words fit together so naturally. It's as if no time has passed at all. I guess this is taken literally, but this should be like okay, you know what? I'll keep it like that. But it's, you know, basically they talk so what's a better sentence of this? What's a better way to say the sentence? Because you know, it's like when you meet your friends that you haven't seen in a long time, and then you guys converse as if you guys never left at all. You know, I guess that's how you could restructure the sentence. Anyway, it's not just me, you know, Yomi. Yomi, you got him bigger too. Bigger? Why is he repeating bigger? The male gaze. The male gaze. It hasn't happened. This is my Macaravian, man. This is the Macaravian. I am sure I am reading a Macaravian.
よーくどこ見て言ってるですか？
Clothes, you know. I'm looking at your clothes.
では服のどの部分を？
That's, well, things like the design.
じー
But looking closely, that outfit seems to be the same one you wore when you were a kid. Yomi lowered her gaze, and I followed suit. Looking at her again, Yomi's surprisingly small for only being 2 years younger than me. I can't believe we used to be around the same height when we played together back then.
そんなことないよ。昔の服はもう入らないもの。
Oh, really? Is that so?
私だって少しは成長してるんだよ。
A little. A little, perhaps.
よーくん？
Well, huh? That guy. Shifting my gaze past Yomi, who was glaring at me with a stony stare. Stony stare? I spotted the black cat, Kuroneko, curled up on top of a tombstone. Did our voices get too loud? She lifted her head and turned to face us. Him! Isn't that the black cat?
ちょっと
Kuroneko.
大きい気がするけど。
Now that you mention it, her eyes are quite different too. 8 years ago, I pictured a black cat that was here in my mind. She was much smaller, and her eyes were rounder too. Compared to that, the black cat in front of me is quite large for a cat and looks sharp. And on top of that, it had a strange dignity about it. Compared to that black cat, she doesn't have much charm. I guess the way to improve this is that compared to the black cat from 8 years ago, she doesn't have that much charm. As if she read my mind, the black cat turned her face away with a displeased look and walked off. Just as she appeared, she seems like a difficult cat. Looks like Kuronekas are breeding.
繁殖？
Could this be his child?
なんであの子の子供になるんですか？
Well, that makes sense. You were playing with him 8 years ago. You could probably have... No, this could be... It could probably have kids by now. Yeah, so this is... You were playing with him 8 years ago. He could probably have kids by now. Or she could probably have kids by now. She's referring to the cat. Okay, so this is one of those...
あの子は身持ちが硬いからそんな簡単に子供なんて作らないもん。
Is that so? But that Kuroneko was cute, so she'll probably attract a lot of attention.
かわいい。ヨウくんから見てあの子可愛かったのかな。
Oh man, you know what? Reading this from like having finished the VN, a lot of things are finally making sense to me now. She was cute, wasn't she?
そうかな。可愛かったんだ。
She was cute. She's probably popular. That one.
そうかな。そうかもね。可愛いか。でもあの猫は好きな子以外には興味がないと思うけどな。
Zoe, the less endearing black cat, lets out a meow from a little ways away. I was wrong. I should have thought you lacked charm. Closing my eyes and pressing my heads together in a prayer, the black cat seemed satisfied, straightening its beautifully shaped tail before finally disappearing from our sight. Still a village full of cats as always.
ずっと変わってないみたい。ヨウくんが引っ越した時のまま。
That might be so. The scenery at Oboshiro certainly hasn't changed. Back then, Yomi was the one protecting this pet cemetery. In Oboshiro village, when a pet dies, everyone brings them to this kyokai to meet. And for me and Yomi, this place isn't so much as a grave as... We had a good time here, didn't we?
こっちが玄関で、こっちがリビング。
They played house, basically. Playing house, huh? I remember. Spreading the sheet here and you pretending that was the kitchen. The memory surrounding Yomi has a certain dazzling brilliance to them. Oh man, you know what? I'm tempted to change this as the next VN I'm supposed to read. I'll probably do that after the next VN I'm supposed to read. Yeah, you know what? I could do a reread of this. I really want to do a reread of this. This is such a good VN. Even calling it playing house, Yomi was quite elaborate. She even cooked and ate fish she got from the fishing port. Yeah, here was little Yomi and that Kuroneko.
それからこの奥が診察室で。
Examination room? What do you mean, examination room? Huh?
こっちのベンチが診察台。覚えてますか？天才外科医の足場先生。
Oh, that kind of examination, huh? Come to think of it, something like that happened, maybe?
なぜ外科医さんが触診にばかりこだわっていたのか、未だにその一末の疑問が残るところなのですが。
Why is Yomi the one acting so shy?
話してて思ったんですけど、このくだりは余計でした。
That makes you think, huh? Let's not drench up the mistakes of our childhood upon reuniting, for both our sakes.
過ち。
think this is supposed to be a particular expression. Why? That's why.
そうですね。そうしましょう。
I should be the one scolding Yomi, but she's turned bright red, and the delicate awkwardness hangs in the air. That's hard to put into words. Wait, no. Isn't Yomi should be the one scolding him? But she's turned bright red and delicate awkwardness hangs. Yeah, it's Yomi who should be scolding him because he was playing doctor on her. Well, that aside, Father, she was what was it now? He was looking for something.
探し物？
It's just vague and doesn't get to the point. But based on the atmosphere, I think it's a living thing. Didn't anything come this way?
特に何も。
Oh, thanks. Then I guess.
そそくさと？
Stand tall?
私も一緒に行きます。神父様なら聖堂の方にいるんじゃないかな。
That was just like a. What the hell is this sentence? Anyway. Right, let's go in boldly. I extended my hand and Yomi stared at it intently. I casually took her hand and started walking as if nothing had changed, just like we used to. Straightforwardly?
そうですね。
Okay, this is one of those. My brain is starting to hurt because I'm trying to figure out context a lot on my own. Walking ahead, I wiped the sweat from my brow with a handkerchief. I thought this heat was from the sunlight beating down directly above, but maybe it's Yomi's body temperature instead. The moment our hands touched, I felt my heart race. Was that the change 8 years had brought to us? My hand felt strangely warm and moist. It almost felt hot. I'll end the stream when the whole cast is here. Still holding Yomi's hand, I walk around the Kyokai in a half circle and entered the sanctuary. Opening the door, I was met with a familiar scent of wood and the smell of burning candles. Neatly arranged chairs led the eye to a small altar and a familiar face, the statue of the Virgin Mary. The space feels cramped again. It seems the priest isn't here, the shimp isn't here. Yomi!
はい。
She immediately closes her eyes.
ごめん。ちょっと考え事してた。
Thinking about something. Wait. What could she be thinking? My LLM, what are you doing? My LLM, are you dead again? Should I go back to the other LLM? At this point, I'm not surprised if I'm gonna use the other LLM because it suddenly decided to shit itself right now and stop processing. It's stuck processing the previous sentence. No. Oh, that's a lot of spoilers there. Oh man, that's a lot of spoilers. Shit. Well, you don't know the context of those things, so it's fine. My LLM, what are you doing? My LLM is stuck. Trying to process things. You know what? I might as well call it in here. I'm so tempted to actually do this as my next VN, but I could probably do it as the next VN. I'm excited for the next VN that we're reading, but before we go to that, we're going to finish the fan disc for Kazuku Keikaku. There is a fan disc. It's a continuation of Matsuri's route. I'm excited for it. It might actually... Well, as of now, I really like Alba's route the most. But, you know, maybe the fan disc will will get Matsuri back to the first place, you know. She was first place, and then I went through Alba's route, and it felt like... Yeah, man. Alba just can't compare. Matsuri can't compare with Alba. Oh yeah, Alba's route is now in the channel. You can watch it. It's 5 hours, I think. Anyway, that's it for this test drive. I was just testing the LLM. I got in some good idea of like stuff that I may encounter while I'm. Anyway, I'm not planning to use the LLM on a stream. I only use it on a recording, so I have the capacity. I could pause things when I need to, when the LLM shits itself. But I think it only happens specifically for Gemma, the Gemma LLM instead of Gwen, which is it's not having this issue when I'm that's having an issue right now. But anyway, if you're still here, if you guys stuck around, I hope you guys enjoy watching. I really am excited for the next VN after the fan disc of Kazuku Keikaku, and I am really thinking about doing a reread of this VN. Himanatsu is so good. Himanatsu is so good. I really think it's actually a very good follow-up after going through Kazuku Keikaku, since it's about like people who were I don't know. I guess I'll probably just do a reread. Anyway, I hope you guys are watching, and I'll see you guys on the next upload or stream. Ciao.